Grace and peace, y'all, this morning. This video is for GMS, mainly Tahar. Um, Grumpy men shouting. I was gonna, keep y'all on the back burner and not really bother y'all like that because I know y'all are just what's a better word than illiterate in the Bible. Y'all just really don't understand the Bible. So I said, you know what? These guys is some of the worst, and they really don't know the Bible, and they don't want to engage. Just like IUIC, the irrationally uniting in confusion people. But I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just set them to the side, leave them for alone, and just speak about Hebrew Israelites in general because all of y'all don't know what y'all talking about. 98.9% of y'all don't. And then I stumble across a video of Elder Tahar saying something about the video that Brother Phoenician did, Prince of Power Israelites, one of the videos that they did, and he was talking about Christians. He said something about me. I really don't care what he said about me personally, but he said something that struck my attention. Right? He said, "This is why we don't talk to Christians, because Christians need us. We don't need Christians. But you always talking about Christians. If you don't need Christians, why do you talk about them so much? Why do you talk about Christians so much if you don't need Christians?" I know what it really is. You're scared. You're scared to get the stuff that you say challenged because you know you're going to look foolish. You know you're going to look foolish. You're going to look like you don't know what you're talking about. So you love to stay in the echo chambers of just GMS. And y'all claim to be the ones with the 100% truth. But you can't prove your 100% truth. Yeah, of course, you got a few. You got some stragglers, some misfits that left other camps and joined y'all. Yeah, we get it, But if you don't need Christians, why do you still talk about Christians? I'll tell you why. You're grumpy men shouting. You're just grumpy. Can't really defend the gospel. Well, it ain't even the gospel. Can't even defend the doctrine that you teach. You tell the little guys not to engage us because we always make y'all look foolish. You see the videos because you seen that video. You seen that YouTube video. So you looking at these videos and you like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna get around all of this stuff. You know what? I'm just not gonna say nothing. We're not gonna talk to them at all. Everybody, we're not talking to the Christians. We're not talking to these apologists. Just don't engage them because you're scared. You're scared. All of you guys, GMS, you guys are scary cats. I stand 10 toes on anything I say. Y'all stand 1 toe. And that's wild coming from people that think they're going to be able to SA 12-year-old girls in the kingdom of heaven. Like, that's wild coming from y'all. You're perverted. You're full of perversion. That's why you don't want to be challenged. You don't want the perversion to get the perversion that you teach to get dismantled. I understand. GMS. Grumpy men shouting.
Shalom. Shalom, Yeshua. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakatham unto the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. All right, and it's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And it's a quick lesson. We're always going to get into this video of pretty much, I think, what named Dwayne, Dwayne, that's all I know. But I remember actually the Apostle Hart was, he said like one thing about him, I think, like one of his recent lessons. But, yeah, but as far as this, man, like the whole reason why we don't deal with Christians is because it's pointless, man. It's not really not really edifying. Now, don't get me wrong. There is particular points that are like, it is edifying, help brothers do lessons on stuff, but on the highways and byways and stuff, it's just like, it's not that we can't handle you, it's just y'all gotten handled so many times that it's just like, all right, like we're not finna continue to deal with this, right? We're at the point, like, bro, like, people are not understanding what point of prophecy we in, because guess what? Christians don't understand prophecy. They still think it's like, oh, it's a battle between us and the Hebrew Israelites. You just can't handle us. You goddamn goofball. Do you not realize that America's about to get destroyed? The MOTB finna be made mandatory eventually. You worried about, you worried about a whole nother group? Make it make sense, way. Because, Christians, they don't go into prophecy. And if they are, they're just now starting to do it. Maybe. But they really don't, right? Just going to what Apostle Hart said, man, like, we really don't need Christians. And, like, the reason we'll talk about them a lot, because guess what? A lot of us have came from Christianity. A lot of us I came from Christianity. And just to find out, man, it was all bullshit. Watch someone go to church, man. Not you go to church, but like let someone go to church. Right after sermon, go ask them, what did you learn? Boy, it was a good word today. Yeah, what you learn? Can't tell you a goddamn thing. Cause what? That pastor might have brought out only one or two scriptures and just started talking and dancing. The Holy Spirit, whatever the fuck they doing. It's a fucking just a comedian show. And Apostle, he's just, man, they're just fed up with it, man. We're not in the times for that really anymore. Now, we still gonna make our lessons. We see something that like, okay, this could be edifying to the sheep, we'll do it. But as far as just dealing with y'all on the highways and byways, bro, we're done with that. It just is what it is, man. Nobody want to deal with y'all. Well, we don't want to deal with y'all anymore. It's a waste of goddamn time. Cause we're trying to build up the sheep, man. And if we can look at you and tell that you're not a sheep, then just move along, right? Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 8. I'm gonna get Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 2. It says, "Fools have no interest in understanding. They only want to air out their own opinions." This is exactly what y'all do when y'all come up anyways, right? Y'all don't have no interest in trying to understand what we're talking about, right? When we're teaching, you just ready, y'all just ready to come against us. I got one in the books. I got one. Getting excited, getting excited to try to cut the Hebrew Israelites, because that's what the man, like, that's what y'all make it about, man. Oh, I got one. No, bro. No. This is exactly why we don't deal with y'all. Hell, the Apostle Tahar, if you watch his videos, man, he'll watch other camps like for example, Captain Zariat. How when he's talking to a Christian, even Genesis, Hassad, when he was like coming against the Christians, like debating Christians, like he was really showing how pointless is it, because it goes fucking nowhere. It don't go anywhere. Y'all Christians, y'all not here to try to come and learn. It's one thing if it's a sincere Christian, and then they might end up being converted. But like when you come up here already with the intentions of debating, bro, we're not dealing with that shit, man. We're in the time of building up the elect, and really that time is really just about up, to be honest. That time is really about up. So with y'all trying to debate the Hebrew Israelites and making it y'all go, hell, the Hebrew Israelites is the reason why y'all delve into the Bible for real. Should be fucking thanking them. And it's like, because this stuff like this, it can get you vexed. Get you a little vexed, man. It's like, come on, bro. Like, they missing the whole goddamn point. It's because you can't handle us. we already embarrassed you so many times. No, y'all didn't. Y'all didn't. Like I said, we are the reasons why y'all are even delving into the Bible for real. Is that y'all questioning us? Well, GMS in particular. Now, these other camps, man, you know, they like the law. You can just go talk to them about that and you can get with them maybe. But as far as GMS, we don't just push for just law over your head. We don't do that. Right? We tell you to keep the law to the best of your ability, but because it is good, right? It is good, but you know, we understand we're not saved by the keeping of the law. So you can't use that argument against us. Right? Yeah, well, let's talk about the tabernacle of David. They don't fucking understand prophecy, man. Christians can't fuck with us in prophecy because they don't go into prophecy. Simple as that, bro. But it's okay though. It's okay, man. What was I gonna get? Oh yeah, this is Matthew chapter 15, verse 14 says, "Let them alone. They be blind, leaders of the blind, and the blind lead the blind. Both shall fall into the ditch," man. So we're here to really just, man, we're not here to really mess with y'all, man. We're gonna let y'all be. Do what y'all want to do over there, away from us. Right? Now we might make our lessons going into some false thing y'all said, maybe. Like this one, for example. But as far as dealing with y'all on the highways and byways, man, no. Like, pretty soon, bro, we're not going to be out there too much longer, to be honest. And then y'all Christians going to be wishing we was out there because of what's going to be happening. And it's going to be so fucking funny. It's going to be so funny. Yeah, because, man, the elect, bro, they're going to get the last fucking laugh, man. I can't wait for that, man. Going to get the last laugh at you losers. You know? I'm going to go ahead and get this. This is 2 Timothy verse 2, verse 23. Chapter 2, and verse 23. It says, "But foolish and unlearned questions avoid, knowing that they do gender strifes." All right, so we're avoiding y'all foolish and unlearned questions. Because, you know, a lot of the time, bro, y'all come up with the same questions that's already been answered. Right? Y'all come up with the same questions that's already been answered. Like, dude, shit, I remember one time it was a Christian that came up, bro, had like the camera on his stomach, Edomite. Oh man, straight Edomite. Camera, the microphone. Where's your elder? I'm saying like, really, nigga? Like, that's why we're not wasting our time with y'all. Dude came up with the camera with the little headset and the little microphone, little trucker headphone. I was like, this is for my content. Like, come on, bro. We're not dealing with that, bro. This is serious business. Right? We're not here to play no fucking games. And that's what y'all Christians doing. Now, it's different if someone that was a Christian and they come up sincere, not knowing. That's different. We'll deal with that. We could tell if you're being sincere or not. But if you're not being sincere, then get up the block, or we're calling the cops. Simple as that. Because all y'all doing is just wasting our time. It's not edifying. Right? We're not here to just debate, man. Now, it might happen. Yeah, it might happen. But we're not sitting there looking for it. You know, we're not looking for it. If anything, we're not really dealing with people that just don't believe what we believe in. We're just not. And like I said, I'm clarifying one more time. Now, if you're someone that's sincere and you come up, you know, you might have a actual genuine question, not just a question just so you can start a debate. Then we will work with that, man. That's what we be wanting. We want you to come ask us a question and be sincere in it. Not to ask a question just to go back and forth, just to do it. You know? That's why we don't deal with you Christians, bro, because it's just played out, man. We're really just not in the times really just to be, man, the apostles them did it 40 years now. 30 plus years ago. Like, come on, bro. Like, they were fed up with the shit. Hell, our elders, even in this camp, fed up with the shit, man. Cause what? It's the same shit. Same shit, getting cut again, getting your ass sent up the block, and you come back thinking you don't learn something new when it's the same shit, maybe one extra scripture, and then you go up the block again. Like, come on, man. But anyways, man, you know, Lord willing, y'all was edified, man. Just that's why we don't deal with the Christians, man, because it's not edifying. It's to the point to where it's just not really edifying anymore, right? Now we might do videos on whatever sparks our interest through the Spirit. Like I said, for example, this one, man, right? Like saying I'm explaining why we don't deal with Christians, right? So now y'all know why we don't deal with Christians. It's a waste of time, right? It's a waste of time. It's like us trying to convince an unbeliever to believe. Like, bro, we're not finna do that shit. Either you're gonna believe what we say or you don't. Simple as that. Anyways, Lord, one of y'all was edified. I want to end it off by saying, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yeshua.